Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, I guess, is the better word for it, because it is evening. Well, it's evening for me at least. Oh, I feel so tired. I don't know why. I feel a bit out of it, but I have come to the realization that there's no way that I'm going to get Starfield completed before 30th, I don't think. Like, we've got until Monday. We've got 4 days. I definitely can't stream all of those days. I might be able to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. So yeah, because we're about halfway through the Crimson Fleet, and each stream seems to take 2 missions off of it, so like a quarter of the missions per stream of a faction. So yeah, we're halfway through 3-star, we're halfway through Crimson Fleet, and we haven't even started Rayusian Industries yet. So we've still got a lot to go, and I feel like we're not going to get anywhere near. We've still got to do Andrasia's quest. We've still got to do the last few missions of the main missions, and we've got a bunch of side content to catch up with. So I think we better stop stalking and just get in. Let me make the music stop after the current track. So yeah, there's a lot to do, a lot to go for. I did create, while I'm here, let me open up my Google Docs. I still don't know what the missions entail, by the way. I don't know what the missions entail for Starfield. I still haven't had any spoilers for Starfield. But I did make up a quest tracker very quickly. And yeah, we're just over halfway through the main story. We've completed the UC faction. We are 2 jobs in to the 3-star. We are... I think we've done those 3 now, so they can be ticked off. So they're done. And then we haven't even started Rayusian Industries yet, so... yeah, we've got a lot to do. When are you going to stream Navmesh again? Unsure. Like, unsure. Just unsure. We will see, I guess. But we are currently on the UC Vigilance, I believe. What were we going to do? We were going to go back to... I can never remember that guy's name. Brain not working. Brain not working. Let me stop the music so that we can get on with things. Right. Confirm. We were going back to the leader of the 3-star, I think. Or, no, it was Neva and Jasmine, I think, on the key. Hey, that's like one of our pictures that we took last time. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Holy shit, that's bright. Holy shit balls. Hello? Why is it so bright in here?
You have your orders. I trust you to follow.
Holy damn, who turned out the lights? Who turned up? Oh my god, it's so bright. Right, well, let's get out of here. Quick, RCC, RCC. Right. We are going back to meet Neva and Jasmine on the key. That is correct. I have no clue.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
I don't want to try it because of the... what do you call it? I don't want to fuck with getting achievements blocked, because it does basically block your Steam achievements immediately, pretty much. So I'd rather not, for the time being.
hear Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things. Do you think people will stop?
Off we go. Let's see how much of how many things we can get through today, shall we? Right. I love hailing it just because it's funny.
Vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the key.
Huh. They weren't sassy for me for once. I usually get an answer being like, just fucking duck already, pretty much. Quite funny. But we didn't get that this time. Right. Let's go meet Neva and Jasmine.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case. Need something?
Reckoner's core. Okay. Neva and Jasmine are down here, are
All
they?
right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the
On
arrangements.
I feel like there's something with the light going on. It's super bright everywhere.
You looking to start something? Cause I'll finish.
Like, it doesn't look right to me. I might quickly restart the game. Wait, yes. It just doesn't look right, you know? It might just be me, honestly. We'll go through and do all that again. Okay. Starfield's just frozen now. Can't move my mouse. Beautiful. Force close it. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't look right from the moment that we went into the the UC Vigilance. That was it. I couldn't think of the word then. Wait for this to finish uploading. Okay. Right, let's try that again, shall we? No, the lighting seemed off. The lights, just the lights in general, seemed very bright and off. So we'll go back to the vigilance. Yeah, let's try it again. See what happens this time. Hopefully stuff is not as bad and bright. It doesn't look as bad so far, so we'll see. We shall see. We'll see. If it's super bright, then there's something wrong. Now it looks normal. That looks so much better.
To require discretion on a number of fronts.
I'm just saying. That looks so much better than what it did earlier. It was like a pure blinding white light. So, yeah. I think we're good. Looks so much better. So much more normal. So,
early reports say your mission on the Siren was a success. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
So yeah, I don't know why it was a bit weird, but maybe someone took a photo with the flashlight on. Honestly, it was just pure washed out. So yeah. Right. Anyway, let's get back to the key. Meet with Neva and Jasmine, and let's see about getting this this comm spike from the UC Navy or military or whatever you want to call them. I think it's the Navy. I think it's the Navy. I want to say it's the Navy.
Whew. Always
Ooh.
a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
It really is. It really is. Always a satisfying moment. What's not satisfying is this guy. Oh, I don't think it was an accident, mate. I don't think it was an accident. Right, let's get off this place and we'll... We'll head back to the log. Sorry, the key, not the lock. The lock was last time. Off we go. I mean, if you had the option to shoot the Adoring fan in the head, wouldn't you? Like, come on.
Perfect jump. Just like you planned.
Fleet vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the key.
Are you further in than me in the quest line now? Maybe on the Crimson Fleet, not on the, probably not on the main. I still haven't. I'm like 2/3 away through the main story. So yeah, forgot that new code was a program. It's great. All good. Enjoy. Going to grab the cookbook. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, this looks way better than it did earlier.
You see SysDef as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
You're in that currently? Nice. It's still not been as good as the UC quest line so far. Oh, so this is immediately after it, so yeah.
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
I feel like they're a bit, you know.
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Sounds good to me.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
What?
She would be wise to do the same.
Exactly. Andrea's just got my back. I think it was second best, 3-star was the worst. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't not been enjoying the 3-star stuff so far. Premium smuggling routes?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack
I mean,
some
it
of
doesn't
those
matter as
cases
long as
for
you get
years.
access to places, doesn't it? Do I expect trouble?
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Sounds like she'll be useful then.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Fair enough, fair enough. If it's prototype phase, how do we know it's even going to work?
We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh,
Okay.
and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around.
Unfortunately
If you
not.
intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
I've got my trusty gun. How will Huan get me inside the station though?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
Okay. They don't care if I shoot my way through the place?
Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier
I mean,
at us, right?
that's a fair point.
Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
I mean, sounds good to me.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Okie dokie, sounds good. If Juan wants asks why I need a comm spike, what do I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
That's fine by me. What can you tell me about him though?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that,
Fair enough.
I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
Fair enough.
Stay sharp, Rook.
I'll try. I will try.
We call UC SysDef
I need the
shots,
armory though.
but to the fleet.
I need to get some more gear here. Weapons. Hello there.
Loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here.
I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
She reminds me of that that person out of the Incredibles. The little, because of the hairstyle. I can't think of her name. Nice. It'd be nice to see what you end up cooking from it. What are you selling?
Take a look around, genius.
Edna, that's
Don't
it.
Tell me you've never laid eyes on a
She-
gun before.
Just the face
But
reminds me of it. I don't know
if I were to
why.
Spell it out for you. The merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it?
I'm just here to buy.
Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives.
Explosives?
Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with.
Okie
Just
dokie.
don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
What if I give you... If I shoot you first, you know? That threat might work if I was the least bit intimidated by you.
Not being intimidated by me is one thing. The fleet? That's another. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple.
Fair
Anyone
enough.
who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back.
I suspect that it has roots in something very personal.
Please, I don't need your concern. All I care about is separating you from your credits. So let's leave our professional...
Then why the fuck are you still talking?
that, all right?
Just let me buy shit. I mean, it's just what you have in stock.
Whatever you need. As long as you can afford it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can afford it. I've got quite a healthy amount of credits, I think. I want 3, 5, and 11. Was it 6, 5? I think it's 6, 5. That's 7, 7 as well. Alright, there we go. What have we got in the selling pile? Did we pick up anything nice? I don't think so. I think I left pretty much everything on my ship.
Done here? Fine by me.
Need to have Eludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil off.
I think it was 11. That was it. We don't need 6. Oh, fuck it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure. I'm sure it is. I can't imagine it won't be. How does she get on the ship? No, don't speak to me. Don't speak to me. Thank you. I might actually make an outpost just so that I can stick the Adoran fan on it and then forget he exists.
Say I need more hobbies. Writing about you, thinking about you, talking about you. That's 3 right there.
You know? Might be a good idea. And off we go.
Grand jump successful.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
And in for landing. Well, well, well. Let's see what this... Huan? I think that was the name that... her name. and see what she's got for us, really. See if she can get us into that that star station, I guess. Right. She's in the well. As far as I know. Should be a door just in that corner. Yeah, there we go. The well. We haven't really explored the well too much. We had a Terramorph, was it? No, Starborn that chased us through it, but apart from that, we haven't really been down here. Okay, they're up in Jay's house. We need the stairs. Well, hello there.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Don't you mean the new Rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
I have a name, you know. Tom.
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will.
Wow.
SY9
Fucking
is
rude.
one of my regular stops, so I
Absolutely
have the necessary
rude.
approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
I have conditions. I too have conditions. My assistant will provide you with a list.
Huh. Neva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now.
Hey, how's it going,
If I
Esper?
can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to
Hope
do
you're
this
doing well.
my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Okay, how loyal are you to the fleet, though?
Look, I know I don't have a lot
Hey,
of
how's it going,
history
Look,
with
Lori?
the fleet,
Hope you're doing well.
but I'm putting my reputation and ship on the line for this. That alone should tell you enough.
Okay. You'll just bail if something happens, though.
It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We'll get the job done without sacrificing your route.
Do not mistake us for amateurs.
Oh,
We
you
will
guys
get
see
the
it.
job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind
No
you
mods.
this job calls for more
Pure vanilla.
discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please.
Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah, it's pure vanilla. I still have not finished Starfield. I've not finished the main story. I still don't know anything how the main story ends. I don't know how any of the factions end apart from the UC, which I've already done. So it's just taken me, because I've been so busy with Sky Oblivion, I just haven't had time to finish the game. And now the expansion's coming out, I want to go back and try and finish it. I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
That is fair. You gotta have someone's trust.
Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
How often do you dock at this station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Ava said you don't need to know the details.
Fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if
Sounds good to
I do
me.
get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Okay, I suppose we've got to go to your ship. Holy shit, this place cleared out. This place cleared out good. I swear there was like 20 people around us and then there wasn't. Is this like a bar? What the hell is this place? A kitchen?
Always nice to see a fresh face around here.
Huh. Who knows? Oh, well, I suppose we better get on her ship, I guess. Oh, that was a really cool place, Londinium. Really cool place to fight the Home Wars at.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Yeah, there's a few people that I know that like that. I think this is the first time we'll see a different ship other than our own. 'Cause ours is just there.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crate?
Well, she's got a big ship as well. It's very similar to ours. Very similar. But she's got the cooler cargo bay, the door. I like these cargo bays that open at the front. It's a lot cooler ship than I've got, we'll say. Right. Jade Swan.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Well, it is now. What way are we going?
Hey.
Well, hello there. Jade Swan crew. How do you get upstairs? Oh, there's a stairs here. Ah, here we go. Now you've got a cockpit like I have. And you've got a captain. Interesting.
Excuse me.
Hi there.
Alright, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps.
Arguably a good philosophy for more than just this mission.
I'd say so. There are times when you have to put on a show, but that's more for new clients. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
What else can we say? I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Yes.
Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff.
Okay.
Starting power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
Can we enter photo mode? Oh, you can't get out the ship. If only you could get out the ship. That'd be cool. Fair enough. Off we go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
I don't think I've ever been on a ship so far when it's like been actually flew. Just staring at me. Oh, hello.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Whoa.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship. IDUC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Right. Docking. It's quite a big star station. We are gonna need a lot of fucking guns for this. Holy shit, that was a smooth dock. Hi there.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Okay, okay. What if we get stuck? Is there any way to reach you?
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
What's this about events?
This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie.
Okay, sounds good. What about these checkpoints?
Only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a uniform.
Okay. Hope you get that grav drive ready then.
Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Okay, let's go.
Hello.
Were we good to go, Andreja? Right. This ship's a maze to begin with. Back at you. Alright, let's board.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Well, we're not in the ship anymore.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Do
Sounds
your
good
job,
to me.
Keep your head down and we won't have trouble.
You see cargo hauler. Oh, they've all got...
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only.
Why only military?
The contents and operations of the facility are classified. Only uniformed personnel are allowed beyond the checkpoint.
I left it on the ship. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you do that.
Yes, I left it on the ship. Optional, speak to Huan. Alright, well. Going down.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I'm in the cargo bay, just checking in.
You found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
Is there any way to get a
Try
key?
eavesdropping on a few soldiers. Maybe one of them will mention a key.
Lot of ways to get through locked doors.
Pick a lock or pick a pocket. Shouldn't be too hard for a Crimson Fleet pirate to pull off. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Okay, sounds good.
You seen Elijah?
Probably downstairs searching for his maintenance key.
Well,
I feel sorry for the guy. He'd lose his own thumb if it weren't attached to the knuckle.
I mean, honestly, are we sure he hasn't lost that too?
speak to Elijah.
Commander Natara runs the ship, and we respect the chain of command.
Hi there.
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have lost my key to the maintenance room again.
Why not ask for a new one?
Because this ain't the first time I lost my card. I'm worried about the impression that it'll make on my superiors. You know what they say, first time's an accident, second is a coincidence, third time, you're being reassigned to some sub-zero planet to mine glaciers for the Admiral's ice cubes.
We check your pockets?
Oh, good idea. Oh, wait. Nope. That'd be a negatory on that front. Well, still, it was worth a shot.
Oh dear. Where haven't you looked?
I've covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
To the forklift then.
Heavy weapons aren't just about strength. They're about backbone.
Hi.
Something I can help you with?
There's a holo over there that wants to talk to you.
Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go see what it's about.
Sounds good.
Excuse me? Nothing. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
It doesn't look fine from here. You lost your key again?
Nope. My key's right here in my pocket. I'm looking for my
What's on
my
today's
credit
menu?
stick. Yeah, that's
Cargo,
it.
cargo, and more cargo.
Well, if you find it, just remember, you still owe me for the poker game. Everything looks clear.
Nice. Well, at least we've got a key now. I suppose. What is punch? I forget. What is melee combat? I actually have forgotten.
How's the patrol? Back in the number?
Uniform and some money. Hell yeah. Right, so we should be able to walk around here without issues anymore. A reminder to all personnel that projects being developed on this station are highly classified and involve extreme sensitive information. As a loyal citizen of the United Colonies and a member of the UC Navy, you are entrusted not to share this knowledge with any outside party, including your families. Any disclosure of activities, projects, or data on the station will result in immediate dismissal and court-martial. For those in the cargo bay, an extra reminder that only uniformed personnel are allowed in the mess halls and barracks. I've heard instances of contracts being allowed into the dining area, and that is strictly forbidden. Win, yeah, I have your stuff. After what you did, and what you did with it, I don't want to see you ever again. If I'm in the mess hall, you need to be in your bunk. If I'm in the cargo bay, you need to be in your bunk. From anywhere in the settled systems outside my personal then you need to be in your bunk. In fact, the only time you're allowed to leave your bunk, as far as I'm concerned, is when I'm in mine. Because if I so shoot your face gun, I'm going to discharge my firearm right into your teeth. What the fuck? When bio articulated to the Sword Military Academy after being at a job fair. Received accommodation as Master of Digitalist Science following graduation. Fair enough. Right, any money? Any money, money, money. I will take all the ammo. Any money is mine. That is the rules right now. Like this. That's mine. Looks like they love their poker. Oh. Well. Looks like we've got a lock to break into. Do this one first.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Well, I did. So we're fine. You haven't got a uniform though, so you better hope you're okay.
Change in leadership, security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
Sounds fair enough to me. Any more money? Can't see any more money at the moment. Don't mind if I take the ammo. More ammo. More ammo. Module personnel deposit. Yeah. About the other night, when you invited me to the security checkout for some hand-to-hand combat training, I was not myself. In fact, if I took a blood alcohol test at the time, I think I would have actually proven this legally. As it stands, I don't even remember the fact that it didn't happen. If you clear this up with Lena and tell her this non-fact, I'll appreciate it. P.S. I get that what didn't happen left a trail of physical evidence, implying that it actually did happen, but as you may convince her, it was basically nothing. Damn, I'm screwed, ain't I? By the reports that you've taken your post at cargo bay as seriously as I had hoped. While these allegations have yet to be sustained, you have decided to be proactive and take measures and help your unit alertness. We'll now be splitting your shift at the checkpoint with another Marine fetch immediately. These changes, I trust there will be no more question about your behaviour going forward. When you are not on your shift, leave your uniform and keycard in the locker at the checkpoint. Because you work for Sidonia, security team, you've hand-to-hand combat. Fair enough. Sounds like there's some shit going on. No more money though.
I've heard the technology in the station would make the FC super.
checking every corner. Make sure there's no money. There's the cargo bay. Wonder what was in there. I kind of want to find out. Yeah. I'm just going to be nosy now. Though we can always come back, I guess. If needed. Right. Because a lot of this stuff's going to be marked as steel, so...
State your business.
Oh. Need to report to the command bay for duty.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
Nice. Nice, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Andreja. Fuck it hell. Of course. Like, of course I do. Leather suit wear. Oh, this is where we just were. We could have got through the vent. Okay. Fair enough. Take some of these crafting stuff though. ID card reader. ID card reader. Right. Off we go to the commands bay, I guess. Let's see what's going on. Find an intercom. Okay, we can speak to them. Hello. Made it to command bay.
And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. Hence, the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Sounds good. Okay, we need a clearance code, eh?
If you're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
Well, that was easy. Enough to get in here, at least. They've got such weak security for these places, I swear to God. There's a reason for basically last name rank. Sign off the commander. And sign AK-127C. Well, hopefully that will be enough. Because I'm not going to remember those codes for shit. I don't think, at least. Right, let's see, I guess.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
Since when is this area restricted?
It's been that way since Commander Natara took over. No entry in the command bay without a clearance code.
Okay. I've got a code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
Ah, fuck? I think it was this one.
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Ensign. 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 I didn't write it down. Ensign. NG. ZX. NG or ZX? NG or ZX? NG, ZX, NG, ZX. Okay, I'm back.
Here's your clearance code, Marine.
Got a code?
All right, Ensign. Let's.
NG.
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
God damn it!
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign. Let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I
Fuck's sake.
assume the two of you are together?
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
You got a bit shy there, Andreja. Aww. These command centers are quite cool.
I don't recognize your faces.
Beta project approvals. UCE 86. Okay. 86, okay. Anything of use? Nope. Projects. USA. Engineering Base 6. Great guided missile targeting system. What's this one? Create a smart shield design to offer better efficiency and power for larger starships. Spike. Dr. Gabriel Vajra requires regarding the Spike should be routed through him. All of matters should be directed to Commander NATO of the highest ranking officer on the station. Security permissions, rank, security clearance, Ensign Plus. Additional security requirements, code clearance. Note, IV level clearance should only be accessed with a commander approval. Hey! Activating evidence clearance profile. Authorize and override engine bay 4. It's guarded to please report soldier further guidance. The goal of Project UCE 86 Spike is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication skills and encrypting them on the spot. Signal range would be star system wide at a minimum of 50 AU. That's a long way. The receiver will be strong enough to pick up traces frequently weakened by distance, atmosphere, or gravitational field. The encryption software would be smart enough to both decrypt any signal within nanoseconds and purpose any missing or corrupted data. Benefits: distress signals become easy to locate and intercept. UC security could detect hostile frequencies before they become a threat. Hostile embedded messaging could be easily exposed. Communications across the system are greatly increased with fewer delays. Engineering Bay 4. Okay. Open door. Open this door. Let's just avoid all the people.
How are the tests for the Spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems that was an accident.
Okay. This is actually useless.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
Just wait there, Andreja, while I pick this lock.
How quick
Rivet. Auto rivet.
can you get that done?
Very quickly. Oh, this place is massive. I don't need all this ammo though. Holy shit, this place is big. Fucking hell. Right. Right, let's see if we can get down to the engineering bay, I guess. Engineering bay 4. Optional, speak to them on the intercom. I guess we'll speak to them on the intercom first before we go any further. Hi there.
Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Wait, are you really leaving?
You've done. You've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm. But the longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to.
Well, I'm your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Any parting advice, I guess?
I don't know what you're after, but my guess is you're looking for a scientist.
Nice glitz. I'll check it out later.
Pick up a lab coat and use it to blend in.
Pick up a lab coat. Don't worry about me. I'm the best there is.
I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Okay. Need a lab coat. Because they're just abandoning us. Was that a lab coat? No, no lab coat. Lab coat? Any lab coat. Scientist outfit. I'm gonna look like such a fucking dork. Yep. Fucking dork.
Yes, Mike?
Hydrogen based grab drive, prototype shit. Okay. Angel pilot, projectile. Would you like me to confirm UT's potential application grants for corporate parties? This would likely be a protracted endeavour, but the potential rewards would far exceed the cost. Be far more predictable than quantum travel, both from a technical cost and perspective. I'm requesting the transfer of the pilot Alex Vong, codename Archangel Azrael, over to the UC Vigilance due to the accident on the project that killed 2 of his peers. He is in no mental state to continue, and we will need to replacement pilots for both Project Archangel and Comspike. Until these new pilots are vetted, test flights will be divided up amongst the remaining roster of available testers. Leads will need to provide the pilots with a code to bypass the checkpoint. Okay. Your project does sound promising, not a ram. You make your instincts your compass, and they'll always point to true north. Unfortunately, I cannot commit my time or heart to something new at the moment. Moreover, I feel my presence will only hurt your chances of acquiring mass sample approval. The number of projects, hurdles Project XNN encountered with producing the specimens are required, both in terms of the hazards of terrain, with the political nonsense that makes accompanies any deep space mission, as well as Commander Wood's involvement in my project makes them a third rail. As such, it's in your best interest to make your proposal free of baggage that comes with my name. One more. I'm sending reminders to all departments that we are doing extensive budget cuts as part of the internal audit into Commander Wood's tenure here. Most existing projects will be allowed to continue provided a realistic roadmap for completion is being submitted. Going forward, all new projects will have much stricter requirements for approval. A checklist for meeting this criteria will be supplied as part of your weekly briefing. Sandra, I'm not sure what to make of Dr. Vogel's request delivered on a paper napkin to turn his laboratory into a non-Elysian space. He said you would know the details, but somehow I doubt that. As much as I love the Comspike project from an intellectual standpoint, I miss working with you and Dr. Amos. I'm hoping Project Cloudstrike get greenlit so we can get a band back together. Should I just take this Commander Nature? I've never met her before. I feel like my concerns are valid. At times, Dr. Vogel doesn't seem like he's there. And yes, Sandra, there was typing in unintentional, but I'm keeping it. It's one of those people that okay, I cannot unlock that with someone there. I feel like that person was one of those people that, you know,
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery
that likes to correct spelling mistakes.
Newer ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you wouldn't have too many difficulties.
Oh. No, I'm just chilling. Well, hello there, Dr. Vogel.
Transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
I did not see the sign. What sign? What sign?
The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not
this guy seems off his rocker.
Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed.
Are you the person in charge of UCE 86?
Oh yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
Oh god. I'm doing work on the Comspike. I need to have access to the device.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the Comspike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal.
So we're gonna steal a ship.
In the retrieval.
Interesting.
It really is a wondrous technology.
The Comspike is a ship module?
Well, yes. In the same way the Almagest is a book on constellations and a supernova is an explosion in space. The greatest scientific minds the UC has to offer did not congregate to this station to build just a module. The brightest engineers in the settled systems did not get transferred to this station to build just a module.
I suppose a module does have certain tactical advantages.
Exactly. It's convenient, covert, and, well, costly. But we have the funding.
For now. Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
You're a crazy motherfucker. Sounds like it's not entirely ready.
Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far.
That's fair.
Now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station.
Well, here I am.
Type a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
I'm not going to pray. I'm one of those new test pilots, actually.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad
Oh god, here we go. Somebody really high up called in a favor.
Commander Natara has never once shown me any favor. Why would she start now?
Oh god. You said yourself you need pilots. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
We are in need of more tests to reach Beta. Not horses, though. Actual human test pilots. Alright, you've convinced me. You're the
Hell yeah.
pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Sounds good.
And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Undertaking the sacrifice? What the fuck is going on? Holy damn. I feel like I'm just signed up to be a science experiment or something. I really don't know. Calibrated spacesuits. Okay. I look like such a dork. Oh my god. I want to take off this fucking lab coat. What else we got? Find a route to bypass the checkpoint. Escape the prototype ship. Where is that guy gone? Wasn't that guy in here? Hi.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals.
Use the password to access the flight. Okay. How do we get in there? Maybe up and around? No?
Doctor? Excuse me.
Well, hello, Andreja. Oh, we gotta go through here, I guess. Okay. So many doors. Okay, we'll just take the vents. Why not?
Hey.
Hi there. Don't mind us.
We've got word of
Don't mind me. Just coming through.
I was the kid who ate too much heel paste. But look at me now, a Marine on a UC star station.
And now you're about to watch a starship get stolen. Prototype ship. Well, it's been good knowing everybody.
Be back in our own ship.
This is our own ship? I don't think so, Andreja. Wonder how big this ship is. I'll take the med pack. Might as well clear it out of what we don't need. It's a very small ship. It looks like a fucking simulator ship. Ooh, fucking hell, credits. I'll take all of that. Isn't there another cargo bay? No. Well, I suppose here we go.
You are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Whoa, this is a cool little ship. Right, before we go anywhere, I guess we will save. Bye-bye!
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Engaging Tango.
Right. Let's go! I am not engaging in combat. I am good. I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
Don't you just love grand jumps?
Well, that was a very short and quick escape. Grab jumps are so, like, overpowered. You know? If you had to fight, you know? If you had to fight before you could go anywhere. Oh, there's the cargo hold. What you got in it? Oh, that's all of my shit. Well, I guess it's one of our ships now, though.
Is it weird that I still get nervous around you?
We don't care.
I do not care what
Like,
assurances you have been
oh
given
shit,
that we
you're
are
in
safe
combat.
here. I do not trust
Well,
the Crimson Fleet.
Well.
I don't trust them either.
Back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Sounds good.
Previous ships being brought back to the dock.
Okay, previous ship's been brought back to the dock. Nice. Where did we leave it? Oh, we left it on New Atlantis, didn't we? Duh. Well, I guess we're going to the Nova? I'd imagine.
I always thought E-leeches were just pets.
Yep, the last Nova. But yeah, like, grab jump and combat is so OP. It's so overpowered, I feel.
The fleet protects our home, but you
Okay. Well, hello there.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Neva vouched for me?
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's
grog
legacy,
added.
you've earned
The
more
fuck
than
is that
your
sort of
fair
drink?
share already with that comm spike.
Did Delgado clue you in on the comm spike?
Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut.
Don't waste my time. The legacy better be real.
You read my mind. I don't like the thought of putting my routes in jeopardy over an old story. But I
Same
respect
here.
Delgado, and I believe he's onto something. What that is, though, remains to be seen.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do, and we will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept
Sounds
you
good
long
to me.
enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Aye. I guess we'll speak to Delgado then. Go on then, Andreja. Back to Delgado. Let's go see what this guy has to say for himself, shall we?
There are a good many places I would rather be right now.
Yep, same here.
What are
Same
you standing around for?
here.
There's work to be done.
But alas, we've got to speak to the guy anyway. Well, hello there.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship.
Yep.
I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
They made the mistake of putting a drive on it. Where's my ship?
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that?
The comm spike was built into the ship, so I really didn't have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
God. Here we go.
With my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution.
Really?
There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on the electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I'm sticking my neck out there based on a guess?
It's all we got. Now you are part of this job, so deal with it. Besides, I've learned never to question Jasmine's talent.
What's the conduction grid?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
I'm sure they will. I have full faith on Jazz to get that tech to
You're
work.
damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor.
I wonder how much money you've actually
Give us
lost.
the info on our Neon contact.
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent.
Estelle
She's
Vincent.
had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is
she
one
better
of the most
do.
reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash.
Sounds good to me. I'm sure we'll all get along just fine.
No, no, no. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crixus' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I guess we'll be going, Andreja. Back down to our ship, I guess.
Need something?
If you got any
Well. This is getting more and more interesting. The further and further I go in. I do like the fact that we're an undercover agent. That's pretty cool. Back on the ship. Boom. Away we go. Back to the Vigilance. Right, away we go. I need to get a better engine on this ship. Oh. Because the grab drive, and it just takes so long to power up, but I don't want to power down any of my weapons, so why did we go here? Bit confused, but hey-oh. It's like 2 grab jumps in a row. Oh well.
Your grab jumps are as majestic as a ballet.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing a station like this is a pretty important duty.
What a weird hail to reply to. Right, well, let's go see what Commander Ike. I can never remember his name. Ikande? I think it's Ikande. From memory. Really bad with names. I'm so bad with names. Wonder how impressed or how pissed this guy is actually eventually going to get with us. You know? We're just stealing from his own corporation, essentially. Getting kind of funny now. Right. Ikande.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
How is Mast reacting to this whole thing?
As you've probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Injuring or killing UC personnel would only cause more problems for us in the long run.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Well, what do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here. So let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
A cargo ship named Juan Diego. Help me get on the station. Will you be arresting?
That all depends on what you brought back from your mission.
Okay.
Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike.
And it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
The Bannock 4 problem?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. Your ship will need special protection to ensure the electromagnetic disturbances in the planet's atmosphere don't fry your circuits.
Well, he believes Gerdenine's construction grid in Neon is the key.
A conduction grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart,
Okie dokie.
I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors.
Oh yeah?
They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What embarrassing mistake.
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Are you concerned that the fleet is getting closer to Crix Legacy, though?
But it's a calculated risk.
Please, you're finally, they're finally taking you seriously,
It's
though.
long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report.
Sounds good to me.
Luck. Please, be careful.
I'm always careful. Another 1,200 credits. Oh, yes. Right, let's give it a save. Let me just reset quickly. There we go. Sorry, the sound just came out of sync ever so briefly. Okay. Back to our ship and off to Neon, I guess, then. Come on, you're in the way, Andreja. We're in the damn way. We have got important business to do on Celia Neon.
Off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Oh. Nearly fell down the hole. Hi, Andreja. Right. Away we go. I forget what planet Neon's on. I actually do forget. What? Volley. I honestly forgot what planet Neon's on. I was like, I don't think I've been to Neon for a long time, to be fair. So I'm not surprised I've forgotten.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I will do indeed. Neon Core. We still need to speak to Rasian Industries. I still haven't done that. I think they're the only people we haven't spoke to so far. I love the way Neon looks. Okay, get me out of this fucking uniform. Holy shit. Get me back to that, and apparel. Get me back in my fucking jumpsuit. Though that does look pretty sick, to be fair. I do like the way the uniform looks. Neon, welcome. I wonder what would ever happen if you just jumped into the water, you know? Just a morbid curiosity, in a way.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
I'm dying. Right. Back in Neon, eh? Of course we've got to go to Ebside. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we have to go to Ebside? What a fucking dump.
Ebside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Well, good job I'm not a tourist. I love the music in this place. Well, hello there.
You looking to get zoned?
Well, zoned.
Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you weren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
I'm looking for you.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Wait. Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
Wow. Wow. I'm pretty tired of being called a rook.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
He has certainly earned quite a reputation. Neon is proof of it.
Bayou, who the heck is that?
Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world.
Okay, calm down. If you want to piss off the auto by complaining, that's on you.
All right, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible.
Oh, I'm sure you're not.
You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
I don't think we've been down to the underbelly. What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Where is the underbelly? I've never seen it.
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
What kind of city are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Fair enough, sounds easy enough.
The confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle.
Oh,
While
God.
you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
What?
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take.
Okay.
As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Wow. Look, I never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Another Bayou that works at Generdyne.
Yep. Nepotism has its advantages. Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest.
Oh god. Oh god. What do you need to access their data?
Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora, and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry, I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it.
I'm assuming I'll be facing some security though.
Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered.
Wow, this is a
Generdyne's
sassy
got their
bitch, I
place
swear.
locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start
as always,
with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Okay. What do I need to pass security?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
There's got to be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou.
Oh god.
Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica.
Oh god.
Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When
Well,
you're
I suppose a big
come
ode to
meet
the
me at
trade
the
tower
VIP
first, I
booth in
guess.
the Astro Lounge, so we can celebrate.
Can you give me a lowdown on Euphoria?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Because he's getting some. Because he's getting some. He's got to be getting some. Anything I need to know about Komiko?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou.
Exactly.
Having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah.
Pretty much exactly what I just said. I swear to God.
I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
What's his story then?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician. Yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give them more on a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
What about Generdyne? Can you tell me anything use about them?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
What is the construction grid?
It's that hideous canopy over the center of the city that keeps the rich folks dry. Some folks around here call it the span. I think it's a massive eyesore, like some sort of a modern art piece gone haywire. You can't miss it. Just poke your head outside and look up.
Fair enough. I'm amazed they're still around then.
You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis.
Damn.
Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Rayusian Corporation, isn't it?
Not a single one. In fact, there are no legal alternatives for anything in this godforsaken city. The only thing people can do is deal with the bullshit and try to get on with their miserable lives. But let's get back to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all its delicious profit?
It's gonna be Rayusian Corporation.
Ooh, not even close.
God damn it.
The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the
Fair enough,
excuse for a
I
city.
guess.
Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course.
Wow.
How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts. I can promise you that.
Well, fair enough.
Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
Well. Well. The Bayou Plaza. He's even called the Plaza after himself. Oh my god, that guy is a self-centered piece of shit. Oh, it looks like we've got to go down here anyway. The trade tower is down there. I don't think it's at Ebside, so I think the trade tower is in this corner, if I remember correctly, because Shroud Eklund's over here, from memory. Sky Suite. Generdyne Industries. Do we need to go to our office to find incriminating evidence? Hi there.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now.
You don't look busy.
Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
What's the construction grid?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
It all would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look,
wow.
I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Why are you being so kind of open with this kind of sensitive information?
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or worse, go under completely.
I would have expected this customer to be making a fortune.
Wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Are you in charge around here then?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder. One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
Yeah, he's probably spending all your money. So the construction grid is your only product?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Generdyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division.
Of course.
I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Why do you care so much about what happens to this place?
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Generdyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
That's fair, I get that. How did he get the job in the first place?
Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Yeah, that's true. There's other scientists working on at Brayson's side.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy.
Of course he has.
I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
What does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayu is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayu might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
Yeah, I get that. If you're worried about the company, then send a report.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all?
Well, funny you should ask. Why no conduction grids in every major city?
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly
No
simple.
lightning.
The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
How does it work, though?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Huh. Actually quite cool. Where did you get your start?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
Mind if I ask you some questions about Miyokomi?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away.
How long's she been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New
He lives
Atlantis.
in New Atlantis? Oh, what a surprise. You enjoy working under her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look,
nice.
Like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble.
Well,
it might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's
unfortunately
power grid is
for
a very
you,
stressful position.
I'm going
Sometimes
to
that
have
stress
to
trickles
persuade you to tell.
Whoa.
If she's
okay, that's crossing the line.
in
I can't
anything
discuss
illegal.
company matters like this.
Nobody will ever know you told me, I promise.
I wish I could. But if anybody found out I told you...
I'm getting tired of your attitude, though.
Don't get bent out of shape.
What's the harm if you tell me?
I'd like to tell you. I really would. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayu. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayu stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
You have been most helpful. You speak that, if you're so nervous about her being involved, why are you allowing me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired
Hey,
of
Chicken
the
Mike,
corruption
how's it
that's
going?
running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Fair enough. That's all I wanted to ask.
Sure, no problem. It was great speaking with you.
It was very great speaking with you two.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Well, I've got an appointment with her safe. Actually, I think I've got a skill point I can put into persuasion. Hell yeah. Need to get five spilled. 5 more challenges. Don't know what that does, but okay.
Say that! Stop right there!
Oh, fuck.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves.
I'm happy to pay the fine, but maybe you don't need to search me for contraband.
You know, I can just tell you've got no contraband. Let's head to the station, though.
God damn it. God damn it! Well, that was costly, wasn't it?
Scram. I'm on duty.
That was a bit costly.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Right. Can I go back up into that office and
back off.
See what else is in the safe? I didn't get to see what else was in the safe. Whoa! I just saw through Andrea's head.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Charity is a goddess, universe, and amp. Okay. Well, nice meeting you guys. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Bye-bye. 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 I am excited to only have to do mod support for you and Rob and not the legions of Nexus users. I still need to check your plugin. I just haven't got around to it. I'm not gonna lie. Right, what did we just get given? Charity in a Goodless Universe, Part 2. Okay. Sure there was another note. Disc. Ball? Where the hell? Heal paste. I'm sure there was something else. Neurojack. Orange. What the fuck have we got an orange from? Sweet rolls. Hell yeah. Huh. Maybe we don't have I thought it would be in notes, to be honest. Carter's gig.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486.
No, that's not the right one.
071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory,
Galbank plan.
to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay.
Meeting with Bayou. There it is.
What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
Wow.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profits soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about Brayson like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Wow. Wow, 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 and wow. Yeah, I will get to it. I'm just, yeah, taking a bit of a break from Sky Oblivion, just to play some Starfield and chill out for the time being. I am still doing Sky Oblivion, it's just small amounts every day at the moment instead of a lot. Okay, into Euphoria.
Okay, let's settle this.
Well, hello there.
Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience.
I've already got access, I believe. Can you tell me more about this members' lounge?
Down your third velocity. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
Sounds good to me. Can I purchase Aurora here?
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
I don't know what chimera is.
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Okay. Are any of perks comes access with the members lounge?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar.
Sure, I have a pass
The
already.
bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells
I
some
thought I did.
rather unique items.
I'll pass on membership for now.
No problem. Let me know if you change your mind.
I will do.
If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, what drink do you recommend?
Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful.
Triple-layer drink?
It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design.
I'm looking for a Mida Kumo.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Wow, 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 wow. Why do you care so much about her?
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love.
Oh god.
I refuse to let anything bad
Oh
happen
god.
to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into.
Well, well, well. I'm an old friend of hers. We go way back.
No way. You're going to have to try better than that. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
Holy shit. Andreja disliked it. How much is this going to cost me?
Oh my god. You're offering me money to betray her? How low can you get? Look, I'm getting really tired of this crap. Get out now.
I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it.
I should have used that to begin with.
Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge.
Okay.
Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
Oh god, I'm pretty sure I have. Okay, let's go.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Sounds good to me.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay. Let's go speak
Yes, what?
to this person.
Yeah. What do you want?
You work for Genadine, right?
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else?
Need a way to get into the Design Power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Well. Would a helper be willing to pay?
You're serious? Okay, then let me ask you a question, genius. Do you really think I'd risk my position as COO of Generdyne for a few credits? I don't think so.
Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with Bayou ends up on SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though, once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck.
Okie dokie.
You're going to need it.
Is there something personal going on between you and Benjamin?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine.
Fair
If
enough.
that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
What happened to the previous CEO?
What do you think happened?
I bet Bayou
Bayou
killed him.
started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business.
I bet he did.
All but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
Yep, he got killed off. He must be very... it's nice to have someone... he must be very important to you.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
What exactly do you for Gendyne?
What is this? A job interview?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
the COO of the company, second to the top. Right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but At the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
Hmm. I'm guessing there's not much love for how things are progressing there.
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him.
Well,
it's like having a
I
cut
think
on
your
arm, and you're helplessly
your
watching yourself
receptionist
bleed to
is
death.
going to get killed.
Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
Why does he try to hide the fact that he's CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat
That's actually
you
good.
senseless. Or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
Okay.
I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass. I just know it.
Well,
Yeah?
I'm sure Mika would love to bite you on the ass.
Looks like you need to relax.
Right, where are we going? I guess we're going out of Ebside? No, we're going in an elevator. Oh, we're going to the underbelly. I didn't even see there was an elevator here before. Whoa. I have never seen the fish. Those are some crazy looking fish. Yeah, I've never seen them before.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
Off-world eats. Quick shop. There's a quick shop? Genodyne Industries. Okay, storeroom pass. Let's see how far we get. Hopefully we don't have to shoot up the place. We'll see though.
I am glad we are on this side of the glass. For a variety of reasons.
Oh yeah? What's the main reason then?
I was just talking to the guy a while ago. Honestly, he's not what I expected. He's pretty laid back.
Looks like this goes up to another floor.
Does it? Oh yeah. I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's a little cleaning robot. Oh, that's fucking... It's fucking you! Initial Wayne's computer. My second attempt to adapt the construction grid telemetry for spaceships shield array has failed. There are two main reasons. First, the experimental grid draws power from the reactor, which is opposite of what we want. For this to be a success, the grid needs to become fully self-sustaining when exposed to EM damage. Second, the circulating circuits that were utilized in Neon's grid are far too bulky to install in a ship's module. My only choice at this point is to deal with the issues at one time. My resources down here are quite limited, and Chief Technician Bayou's advice continues to prove worthless. After months of trial and error, I've discovered that an alloy that might be perfect balance of conductivity and insulation that are required for the experiment to succeed. The problem is that the alloy consists of rare metals that we don't have on hand. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough, but Chief Technician Bayou insists that he has a better idea in the works. Refuses to pay for the raw materials I need. I don't understand how he can be so blind. Does he want the company to fail? I think so. I honestly think they all do. After halting the give me 1 second. After halting the insulation solution, I turned my attention to the power drain issue using the lab's EM emitter. I have subjected GDY02's grid to a wide array of impact situations. From my observations, the grid remains self-sustaining for a short period of time, but reaches the fallout point when it needs to draw power from the ship's reactor. Interestingly, this mysterious fall-off point seems to coincide with a temperature spike in the lateral array. Since the array set up in the lab situation is outdated, I've put in a request to purchase a new one from Shroud Eklund and hope the updated array will not suffer the same issue. This will be my last entry. I've hit a solid wall in the experiment and can't progress beyond this point. My knowledge of astronautics and ship systems is decent, but for the experiment to be a success, we need people of a high degree of expertise in those fields. Every request that I've made to that extent has been denied or ignored, and therefore terminating the experiment until another technician wishes to take over or Chief Bayou resigns. We get someone who actually knows what they're doing with their place. Fair enough. I get it. I get it.
Be advised that hostiles may be in the area.
I feel like we're gonna have to shoot something up. We haven't found any lab coats or any suits or anything.
Be advised that this is now I am range. I am unable. Repair not possible.
Well.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but something worth taking.
We had to do what we had to do, Andreja. We had to do what we had to do. Robot control interface. I guess that's the way that we could have gone. Okay, we got past them.
Just to be completely safe, it is probably best to avoid the kills.
Yeah, I would say that too. Probably don't want to be messing with cables, do we? Small robots. Okay. Open door. Thank you. Ooh, ammo and grenades. That's a pretty shit loot pool, to be honest. Black market antiquities. Better not pick that up. Was a med pack kit that I saw over here. Hell yeah. I thought these little security robots would be an issue, but they're not being an issue so far. Ah, shit. Okay. The vent over here, really? No. Want to be as stealthy as possible. Anti-toy motorcycle. Fuck. Oh. Does he move? He did move.
So, what's on the menu for tonight? Chunks or trawl?
Actually, I thought I'd splurge and head over to Off-World Eats.
Should we drop in and say hello? I suppose that would be inadvisable.
I mean, I don't think we've got a choice. Okay, we're going to drop down behind a wall. Doing well so far. Okay, medkit. Base undersuit. Don't care too much about the guns, to be fair. Okay, well, we made it to the elevator. Well, I'm liking this sort of stealth mission. Kinda good. Kinda nice. Oh, hello there.
Not that it matters, but do you think this is perhaps the largest battery array in the settled systems?
Probably is. Power core computer. Conduction grid description. The conduction grid is an electromagnetic absorption system utilizing the shroud suspended above Neon as a lightning conduction array. When a lightning discharge is created between the array and the troposphere, the energy is dispersed evenly across the system's receptors and is then transported via conductive conducts into our processing facility, where it passes through a series of photophasic capacitors and rectifiers. This ensures the incoming energy is equalized from its original positive and negative state. Once the energy is cleaned, it gets stored in the power cells located in the power core of the facility. Maximum, yellow and orange. Yeah, so they're not using much power, to be honest. Plans downloaded. Right, now we've got to get out of here. And I'm hoping getting out of here is going to be easier than getting in. Over here. More ammo. Now I'll take some polar chunks. Yeah, we'll take the vent. Oh, there's a duck there. Combined message system, inbox message. Your last batch of progress reports were very disappointing. 3 years, no results, that's no excuse for that, including trying to blame your own failures on Chief Technician Bayu. According to your file, you came to Gemini with the highest of recommendations, but apparently you were misinformed. I don't see an uptick in successful results soon. I will search for a replacement supervisor. Don't make myself clear. Oh dear. I'm sorry to report another failure with experiment. Although I'm confident that we could adapt the construction grid to be used in EM-type shield for spacecraft, I'm afraid our limitation are making the task impossible. I'm sorry to let you and Jedi down. If you wish, I'll submit my resignation first thing in the morning. I'm just checking to remind you that the entire laboratory facility is to completely be cleared of all personnel for Mr. Visit's visit on Saturday. As you know, a bit of a germaphobe, and I have been giving him any assurance that we won't encounter any employees on this tour. Fair warning. Anyone at all that we encounter will be instantly terminated by death. So yeah, I don't know how much more of these corporate shenanigans I can stand. I've been yelled at twice this week for Yumi this week for trying to go over her head. And I'm worried that my job is in jeopardy. I know we both share the same concerns, so I hope you'll be able to meet me at Euphorica for a drink this evening. We have lots to discuss. Nasty. Oh, there's a bit of a variety situation going on here, by the looks of it. CTO, Graham Benyu. Well, 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 Mr. Bayou. We meet again, Mr. Bond. Decryption tooling. Please obtain the gene cipher from the technician to utilize. Ah, fair enough. Well, hello there.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt.
What? How did you know I was here for the encryption cipher?
When you access the computer in the power core, it sends a notification to be here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when.
There has to be a catch.
No, no catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
What? Who's your brother?
You're kidding, right? My brother is Benjamin Bayou. The one and only. He's the administrator of Neon. And the reason I'm so damn miserable.
I agree, he deserves everything coming to him.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow.
For sure.
Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
You should consider distancing yourself from your brother. Perhaps somewhere off-world.
Yeah, I agree with that. How do you know he talks behind your back?
One advantage to being perceived as stupid is that no one takes you seriously. When I walk into a party, I'm instantly the resident social pariah. But my eyes and ears are wide open. I can't tell you the number of times I've overheard that my brother has spread amusing anecdotes about his stupid brother.
Yeah, it's not fair, is it? You should expose Benjamin Ray for everything Shady has done.
That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal.
If such a thing were possible, it likely would have happened before now. I expect it is beyond your ability.
You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control.
Oh, hell yeah. Go for it.
The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Sounds good. How rough things down here for you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8. I don't have the background for this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. He didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions. That's so typical. All I need is one breakthrough. One. And I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good.
Oh. I'm pretty sure the conduction grid can be adapted into anti-EM weapon technology.
Holy crap. You might be right. I mean, it would take some time, but I bet I could figure it out. Huh. All this time I've been trying to develop something new, and it's been staring me in the face for years. Oh man, that is so like me. Thank you for giving me that kick in the ass I needed to get going.
Why are you and Benjamin at such odds with each other, though?
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why.
Fair enough.
It's not like I should be surprised.
Fair enough.
When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had 2 different mothers. Might as well have been from 2 separate families.
That must have been tough.
That's an understatement. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her Mom. I just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine? And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son.
Have you ever sought out your birth mother?
Yeah, I've tried, but I always hit a dead end. It's as though she was here one day and suddenly vanished the next. And then her existence was erased from everyone's memory. I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had her killed to avoid public embarrassment. That's the kind of man he was.
That's how I feel like it. Sounds like Benjamin resents where you came from.
Yeah, maybe. Or he could just be a first-class asshole who takes after our father.
True that.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't going to change a thing. That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy.
That's fair. That is fair. How'd you end up working here, though?
As usual, you can thank my dear brother for that. At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all of his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution, until she pinned a credit skimming scam on me. And now, here I am, chief technician at Generdyne, when I don't even know the first thing about electrical engineering. Feels good to be in control for a change.
Okay, let's see what you got then. Decryption routine. Decryption complete. Send the mainframe, please allow data reading screen. According to last month's budget report, you spent over 10,000 credits and have nothing to show for at review. This has to stop. For the last 2 years, you've been promising some kind of breakthrough, yet you have absolutely nothing to show for your supposed efforts. I've spoken to Mr. Harada, and we've both been very disappointed, but willing to give you another chance. You need to bring us something tangible. Grayson, we've had to pull Storage Cell 04 offline again today for full diagnostics. According to our figures, it's only reporting only 93% efficiency rating, which indicates that it's slowly but surely in the process of degradation. We must get the budget to fix these aging power cells, or in a few years' time we could be looking at total plant shutdown. Failed, ongoing, failed, 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 active, active. Well, shit. The emergency exit from your office has been completed as per your specifications. The lift should bring you directly up to surface and can be easily accessed using the standard elevator call system. The cost has been deducted from your personal account as requested. Please let me know if you have any issues with the product. Oh, we've got a emergency way out. Nice. Ooh. Can I don't mind if I do take a few things with me, because that looks like a boss chest, if ever I've seen one. Right. I gotta take the space shuttle. Sorry, I had to take the space shuttle. It had to be done. Right, thank you, Brian. He's actually quite nice. Huh. Restricted. I guess we'll go to the trade tower lobby. Right, well. That went well. Well, it went as well as I expected it to. Here we go. Time to party. Oh yeah. I forget how goofy these are. It's actually great. It's actually great. They're just so goofy looking. Well, hello there.
There you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name.
Oh, God.
That same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
You're expecting me?
Well, yes. You didn't think your little foray into Generdyne would go completely undetected, did you?
You never know. If you're so smart, then you'll figure it out.
Oh, I will. With or without your help. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Why do you care if the Crimson Fleet steals Generdyne's secrets?
Because, like the majority of revenue-generating businesses in the city, I have a vested interest in Generdyne's profits. But more importantly than simply losing money, I don't like anything in my city being interfered with without my approval.
If you know I'm from the Crimson Fleet, then you know we mean business.
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
Your methods are no different than ours.
It may seem that way, but for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
That is an offer? Your negotiating skills are impressive indeed.
I don't. What will happen to them?
You don't have to worry about that in the least. You point me to our little mole, and I'll do the rest.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna say it's his brother. She seemed like a bitch. I don't think we can come to a financial arrangement. And if I say it's me, he's just gonna kill me. I actually don't know on this one. I'm just trying to think.
Hello?
Yes, I'm thinking.
Hello? Anyone in there? Let's go.
I actually don't know. If I... It was me. Let's see.
Really? That's the story you're going with. Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder.
Huh.
I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head.
I almost admire your commitment to corruption. Almost.
So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city.
I guess so.
When you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Okay, sounds... That's,
You might want to move along. I believe Neon Security is already searching.
Oh god. That's not an hour though, is it? I thought he said an hour. I don't have the grew up on Neon trait though. We better get the fuck out of here.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh no, they're not looking for me yet. We're fine. Maybe we take a quick detour to the Trade Authority first. Which is... I think it's down here. Yeah.
This better not be a waste of my time.
Let's do some business.
Now we're...
I want to sell... What have we got? We do have a lot of ammo, but doesn't weigh anything. Don't know why we've got an impact driver. No idea. We got anything else that we don't need? See, Navy crew hat. I'm gonna keep some of these. I think we're fine. Okay, you can just have that.
If you find anything else.
Right. I'm surprised he let us leave. I'm actually shocked he let us leave, to be fair.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Well, he mostly let us leave. Oh no, we've got to go down here.
Excuse me.
Oh. Well.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
What happened at the Astral Lounge?
Well, I was hoping we'd celebrate your return with some drinks and a pile of Aurora. I was about to start partying early when Boone Morgan tipped me off that Bayou was on his way down with some Neon Security goons. I'm pretty sure I missed him by less than a minute.
Huh.
Left a ton of good stuff behind, damn it.
He doesn't scare me.
You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive.
Hmm. It was for the Crimson Fleet, so it benefits us all.
That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Huh. Who do you owe money to?
Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not. Then
No,
there's
I don't
the folks
know.
I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Generdyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well. But hey, you asked.
I did ask, to be fair. When I get back to the key, maybe I'll put in a word with Delgado.
That's pretty cool of you to offer. but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your ski. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help.
Well, you
Look,
never know.
I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
I guess so.
Some small amount of compensation seems reasonable, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I suppose I could do
I
that.
appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
Thanks for the drink. Drinks, glitz. 4,000.
This is perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you.
Clearly, you are very welcome.
Fraser likes that.
Guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And
Sounds
hey,
good.
You won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
Sounds good to me. Did Benjamin completely ruin your plans to use the virus?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
So you did get something. So what's next for you?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Do you believe in Crick's legacy really exists?
Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that?
Well,
honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that
That's fair.
chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it.
Okay.
Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
I will if I ever get off of here. Without Neon security trying to kill me. I wonder if we can ever come back here, or we're just going to have a constant bounty on our head now. Probably doesn't do us much favor with the 3-Star Collective, to be honest. Or Rejune Industries. Because they are headquartered here, aren't they? So...
If you're wondering what that smell is,
Right, well, let's go back to the Key. I guess. Come on, Ranger, move.
Get lost. I have a job.
Oh, I am. I am getting lost quicker than you realize. Right, we'll put all these resources that we gathered on the ship, I guess. And then we'll go back to the Key.
Shall be on our way.
Ah, Key.
I heard.
Oh, you're right next to the fucking cargo hold. God damn it. Right, I'm going to put that on there. Put some of these weapons that we picked up. Just stuff that we don't need anymore. We do have a lot of aid on us, but it doesn't weigh a lot, so Not going to worry about it. What are these medical supplies?
And body languages. Remarkable.
Right, let's get off. Back to the key. And away we go. That was quite a cool one because it was like completely stealth. We only had to kill that one robot, which is pretty good. So we didn't set off an alarm for anything, so which was always nice.
I say, Constellation members have visions. Well, I hope all your visions involve kittens and rainbows.
Kitten and rainbows? What? Guy's crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Fleet vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the key.
Oh, I am home, baby. I like how we're a member of the Crimson Fleet and we're just rocking a United Colonies uniform, you know? That's actually quite funny, to be fair. No. Well, hello there. I'm gonna quickly save because you've never been stood there for me. Hi.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
What? Don't you want to hear what happened to Neon?
Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head.
What?
Are you ignoring me or something? I just said there's an emergency.
Somebody overcooked potato in the microwave?
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that? Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
1,500 credits, nice. Andreja liked that. I think Andreja really likes when I'm being sarcastic as fuck. Please just shoot the bitch. I wish I could, mate. I wish I could.
Forgive me if I keep a knife at the ready while we are here.
Oh, trust me. I've got more than a fucking knife.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Dal. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Okay, wow. What's this about defensive batteries?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
Getting this wasn't easy, you know.
Wow. Really?
You know what else isn't easy? Listening to complaints and excuses. From everyone.
All right, I get it. Just hand over the tech.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
How do you know that SysDef is massive for an attack?
I have. a very reliable source at Mast. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
I still think it's that, like, Lieutenant Toffee or whatever her name is. Why is Crix's legacy so important?
Oh my god. Haven't you been paying attention?
No.
The only reason half the
clearly
fleet's
not.
captains haven't scattered across the settled systems is because they're waiting for their part of the score. No money means no protection. No protection means we are done when C-Steph arrives. Simple enough for you?
Tell me what you'll need to do.
Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Oh, is that all? And here I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
Where do I build the ship modules I need?
Everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jass's section of the key. If you have any questions about the modules, she'll have all the answers.
Well, if there's nothing when there when I get to Bannock 4.
You better pray that isn't the case, because that means we are done. As in, no more Crimson Fleet.
There's got to be a catch.
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
Why will I need 2 transfer modules to open the vault?
Those Galbank ships were carrying so much money they didn't even trust their own crew.
Well, if Shinya can't crack the encryption.
That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits numbers all day. No, I'm not worried about him.
Fair enough, fair enough. You can count. Of course I'll bring it here. I'm not a trader.
Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Well, well, well. There's more to just Crix and Legacy than just money.
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Crix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Who are those captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Matis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet. And each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
What's your biggest worry regarding the upcoming accounts?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Crix's legacy.
Okay.
Come back with Crix's legacy, or don't come back at all.
Maybe I won't come back at all. Oh, I've got to speak to her. God damn it. Hi.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
Mind helping with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
I like to view and modify my ships.
Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
God, now we've got to learn shipbuilding. Oh God, I forgot how this is gonna go. Okay. So. How do we build? I've actually forgotten already. Options? And add G. There it is. So we want... What did we want again? Equipment construction grid. We want to go R, go up. Oh, we've got a bit of time. So G and comm spike. All of these are stupid locations. Get anywhere on the bottom of this thing. Anywhere I can put this. That's not fucking idiotic. Where the hell did I just go? I swear there was an equipment. Cancel modification. Okay. B shipbuilder. G add. Equipment. There it is. Okay, construction grid. Okay. The hell? Okay. I need to go back into it.
To get those defensive. Not a problem.
Because something's bugged.
I bet you would.
Alright, upgrade, shipbuilder, G. I don't see any of the equipment tab again. Where the hell?
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. Sure, sure. Let me punch
Why
that up.
isn't it coming up? It's not just me, is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, we got it back. Construction grid. And then comm spike. As much as I hate where it's going to be located, Fine, that'll do. That'll do. One warning. I do need some more engines, to be fair. Or better engines at that. But that would probably require more power. Anyway. Next step. Nice.
I have about 1 million things to do. Can't this wait?
What can you tell me about Key's defensive batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries. Basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the Key.
Okay.
They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the Key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
How the conduction grid module help me get to Legacy?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon.
Yeah.
The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4. But it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen.
Oh, nice.
Lucky you.
Yeah, definitely lucky me. How will the Comskype module help me find Legacy?
Comspike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system.
Sounds good to me.
All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the Comspike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
It is a cute toy.
Yeah. Alright, let's...
I kind of want to move 2 of those modules. Maybe. No, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so I guess we're going back to the Vigilance to report all this to Manza Ikande. Would be my guess. I do need to go back to the lodge at some point as well, but I think that's part of the main mission. Oh. Ah, nice to be back on our ship, eh, Andrea? Okay, we escaped his fucking bullshit. Right. Off we go. I guess we're going back to the Vigilant.
Grand jump successful, just like your lights.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Okie dokie. I'm surprised Crimson Fleet haven't tweaked yet. But I'm pretty sure Lieutenant Tofty, or whatever the fuck her name is part of it. You know, I just get that feeling. Okay, can we avoid him? Yes, we can. Hell yeah. I just don't like her attitude. That's the long and short of it. Right, let's see what he's got to say about it, shall we?
The fleet call us sharks.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Where have you been?
What's the emergency?
We're about to pull the trigger on the largest scale operation in UC SysDev history. All of our ships, personnel, and resources have been waiting for your report. Lives are potentially hanging in the balance. So you'll have to forgive me for being so impatient when I ask where the hell you've been.
Huh. Been risking my damn life trying to bring down the fleet.
Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. We're all risking our lives here. I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
They're in quite a panic over there.
Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear.
Okay.
The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs.
Oh, we've got to make a choice.
Delgado gains access to those resources. We might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDev won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
You cannot help but admire their commitment to their mission.
The only admiration I hold for the Crimson Fleet is the fact that they aren't going to be a problem for much longer.
I suppose running off with me money and keeping it for myself is out of the question.
I'm pretty sure you're joking. But just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDev. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people. Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy, or keeping it for yourself would have extremely serious repercussions.
Okay. I guess I'm not going to let you down then.
You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for the security of the settled systems. Alright, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
What happens to Crix's legacy after I bring it to UC SysDev?
During the end of the Narion War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Mast, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City.
Nah, we'll just go into your bank accounts. How will you convince the UC to authorize an attack?
The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill.
What's the primary directive of SysDev
Our
then?
directive is simple. We are tasked with the eradication of space piracy in the settled systems. As the chief source of pirate activity, the Crimson Fleet is our primary target.
Okay, sounds
it's time
good.
to dig deep and get the job done.
Hi there.
Looking for some last-minute advice?
What other background information give me on the fleet?
They're pirates in every sense of the word. But they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership.
I keep forgetting we've got to give her
That
evidence.
makes them especially dangerous. But hopefully it makes them a little more predictable, too.
Will I have access to any SysDev resource while I'm undercover?
We'll provide you with information. But any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works.
Are you familiar with the Key's defenses?
Anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Jasmine is trying to get the Key's defensive batteries
Damn
online.
it. I was afraid of that. I'll warn our ships to use looser formations. Hopefully Durand isn't as clever as she thinks she is, or you can help us take the batteries down when the attack begins. Was that all?
They're rounding up as many captains as they can to bulk up their fleets.
Yeah, I heard they even sent word to some of the contacts you met. They're writing an awful lot of checks they can't cover without Crix's legacy, but we'll be ready for them. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, well, if anything else springs to mind before you leave, please let me know.
I will do. Will you be able to decrypt Crix's legacy once we bring back to the Vigilance?
Even as long ago as the Narian War, Galbank used an extremely potent level of encryption on their currency. Unfortunately, the unlocked ciphers are lost to time. However, if you can bring us one of Galbank's old transfer modules, I know it would help. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the techs at MAST will be able to work with whatever you bring to reverse the encryption.
Why hold prisoners board of vigilance when you can send them directly to prison?
2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved.
That's fair.
Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
I have evidence for you.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
Grab this from Guarded Executive Office. Pretty damning stuff.
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time.
Oh, yes.
Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Have any more?
Oh, yes, I do. Got this information from a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. That it?
Nope, I found this in the warden's office at the Lock of Surikov.
I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the Lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison.
He
Find
really
anything
did.
else?
And pick this up from the Lock's Penitentiary.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale.
It really
Anything
does. I think that's it.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
I'll try.
You come back alive. You hear me?
Thank you for the money, though. I appreciate that.
I woke up in the middle of the night.
Always happy for more money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money. I don't like the fact that the docking port's just here is right on the fucking ladder. That really annoys me.
Seems to be where we left
It's just like, come on.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next for me?
I don't know. I don't know what's next for me and you. Or you and me. Or whatever. Right. Let's have a look. Eye of the Storm. Proceed to Bannock 4. Well, let me give it a quick save. Oh, save. Right, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Right. Unfortunately, I think that's where I'm going to have to call the stream for today, because it is 10 o'clock, getting pretty late, and I definitely don't think I've got enough time to do another mission, as they are taking like an hour and a half per mission, and it's going to be 11:30 by the time we do another mission. So I think that's where I'm going to have to call it, just because of that fact. Because if I start a new mission, I am not going to want to not finish it, shall we say, before having to clock off. So that's where we're going to call it. What day is it? It's Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be live tomorrow. I'm going to try and be live tomorrow, but I cannot promise it. I don't know if I've got commitments in the evenings. So, yeah, I think that's going to have to do it today, guys. Thank you for all the support. You've been amazing. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, then it will be on... I'll try and stream over the weekend. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see if we can get at least the end of the Crimson Fleet done before Shattered Space comes out. I would love to do that. So, I'm not too bothered about finishing the main mission before Shattered Space comes out. I don't mind it as much, because I'm pretty sure, like, from what we know, the end of the main mission is sort of like it sort of throws you into a sort of new game plus new universe scenario. So just based on what I've seen so far. So yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys, and we'll see if we can get the Crimson Fleet finished off before the end, before Shattered Space comes out. But yeah, guys, take it easy, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys. Peace out, and hopefully see you either tomorrow or at the weekend. We will see. Peace, guys. Bye-bye.